Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Today, the racket that people have been asking me about for the last 2 weeks. And I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, how is it that you don't know? Because I don't. Stay tuned. All right, coffee sponsor of today. Oh, it's my buddy, Carl Bookbinder. Carl writes, do enjoy. Oh, thank you, Carl. Appreciate the coffee again. You know, Carl's gotten me coffees previous times. So thank you so much, Carl. I'm going to enjoy this one on you. Ooh, thank you. Guys, if you want to be my coffee sponsor of the day, network is, man, that's smooth, buymeacoffee.com/tennis spin. If you want to just support the channel, super thanks is the way. Link is below. Cheers, Carl. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Somebody saw a picture and they took a picture of it and sent it to me. It's like, you know what this is? I was like, it's a Diadem. They're like, yeah. Do you know where I can get one? You can get it from Diadem. Right. And then they're like, did you see the paint? So I glanced over it. You know, it was essentially this racket in the 98, right? I didn't look hard on it, but I guess people have nothing better to do than to look at colors of rackets. And they're like, it's a different color. It's a different racket. And I looked at it really hard on it. I don't know. Maybe my eyes are going. I was like, yeah, it's probably the angle, is what I said. So I didn't think anything of it, right? And then went upon my day, went upon my week. Suddenly, I get an email from Diadem. They're like, hey, Svitolina got a new color. I was like, shoot, they were right. I thought they were blind. I'm blind. So they're like, hey, limited edition, you want some of these? I looked at the picture on their website. I saw the color and I said, yes, I do. And I just got it. And it is beautiful. It is black gloss. Check that out, guys. All right, check that out. With kind of a off-whitish tinge. And it even says Svitolina right there. Right. You guys know Elina Svitolina? That is Gael Monfils' wife, if you didn't know. And she's like, I think she's 12, 13, 14 in the world right now. So she's good. Now, this one's only going to come in a 98. And it's supposed to be similar to the 98 of this. This has gloss paint. This doesn't. Now, I actually went so far as to emailing Diadem and one of the head guys over there. I said, she doesn't use it stock, right? Like, no. Can you give me specs? Yes. So you and I can actually make Svitolina's racket. It's not hard. You and I can even make this. I'm going to take it back and make sure that I get the lead in the right spot. Make sure I get the right weight on it. And make it Svitolina Pro Stock for us to try. So let me get that done and then get it on the court. Okay? See you on the court. The ball was in! You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious! The ball hit the paint. Paint flew up. Did you not see that? Are you blind? You need an eye doctor. You cannot be serious. Oh wait, I have SwingVision.
The ball is in.
All right, we just had a great time with the Svitolina Axis 98, all Svitilina'd out. When I first, I never really watched Svitolina that much until I got this racket. So I watched her during a couple matches actually in the Australian, and I was watching her forehand. Kind of reminds me of yours. The way she kind of reels back and let it go. I'm glad she doesn't play like pusher anymore or counter puncher. I'm glad she goes through it, and now we know how and why she does that now. Coach Kira, what'd you think?
I really liked this one actually. It felt pretty similar to my 100, except obviously with the 98-inch head size. Yeah, it was a little more controlled, but weighted up definitely allowed me to have easy power as well, so kind of best of both worlds there. Although I do have to say that for me, it's weighted a little too much. I started to slow down a little bit. But, I mean, altogether, yeah, it played really well. And, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this racket.
The first 10 minutes you hit with it, you were unbelievable. But this is what I saw with your ball. First 10 minutes, good. After 10 minutes, your ball started coming lower.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, I felt like I did get a little more clearance and a little more spin with this one, too, I feel like. So, yeah. I mean, definitely, yeah, keeping my balls, more controlled and everything as well. But then, like you said, as I got a little bit more tired.
When you got lazy, you start dragging it through. But, yes, I like the 98. For some reason, I love this more. But Coach, what'd you think?
So first off, I want to say, in terms of most players' signature rackets, I think Diadem did a great job of kind of just making this one look super nice and super fancy, and just kind of just made it look good. I think that's like the biggest thing for me when it comes to signature rackets, because obviously people always have their signatures on their rackets, and I always look to see what kind of they do with it. Kind of, I guess the image of it aside, this racket was great. As you guys know, Harry and I already enjoyed the Axis 98 in the standard form, in the orange and carbon gray. I think, like we were discussing beforehand, I mean, could be a placebo effect, but I still think when you put a glossy finish on a racket, it just makes it a lot more lively. So in my opinion, I've only played with this in stock form. I've never had weight at 3 and 9. Guys, I was crushing balls with this stick with barely any effort. So, I mean, already with the 16x20 string pattern, I'm not a huge fan of it on most of these 98 square inch head size rackets. I just think the Axis, just with the combination of the aerodynamic feel and also just the playability of it, I think just fit my game well. And when you add a little bit of the weight and use kind of Svitolina's kind of, I guess, spec in this regard, you can see why she's been playing a lot more aggressive tennis these days, because the racket just allows her to do it. And at the same time, when the ball comes hard at her, she just puts it out there and just does a little bit of a swing, and the ball just goes. So, guys, even if you're using the Svitolina signature, the regular Diadem 98 or Axis 98, if you just add a little bit of weight at 3 and 9 to make this thing a little more stable, you will feel the depth increase, power increase, spin increase, everything increase with this racket. So, needless to say, I really enjoyed this playtest. It was fun for me.
So, granted, you can handle the extra weight. You will get everything more. This racket on steroids now with the extra weight here. And we're only talking 4 grams, 2 and 2. 4 grams. Well placed. Easy access to power. You literally, like you were just, and then, whoom, right? You're like, I don't have to do anything, is what you said. And when I was hitting with this, I mean, I love weight just like this. I could probably add more, but I can understand how this can be her spec, a pro spec. The feel is remarkable. I would love for everybody out there to try this with your racket, especially with this racket. All you guys want me to spec up your rackets like a pro, all you have to do is get this racket, right? You know, right? Count them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We start at 7, okay? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 down, guys. Quarter inch, quarter inch, quarter inch, quarter inch. Okay? You don't need me to do that for you, right? You do that yourself. Okay? So get your own customized pro stock Svitolina. Now. All right. No, guys, super fun play test. Racket was stupendous. I know Coach Jared's going to ask me to get these for him, even though they say Svitolina on it. So what do you think of that, Coach? Are we going to play with a girl's racket, essentially?
I might be willing to make the sacrifice to have someone else's name on the racket because, guys, it is that darn good. It is probably one of the most powerful 98s I had in terms of stability, power. Just adding the weight just made it solid. So it's a tough one right now, Harry. You can't be doing this to me. You can't be doing this to me.
No, Diadem want to hear it.
Diadem?
Right? Diadem?
Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Right? We got a Svitolina fan now. We didn't even know who Svitolina. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. All right, guys. All I know is she's Monfils' wife before. That's all I knew. But guys, thank you so much for testing out the Diadem with me. Where can we find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at Montennis.
You can find our joint Instagram at KJ Tennis.
Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.